Have you ever been to Singapore before? I have not, but I'm off there today. We're doing some reading about their rules and their laws. Law number 1, it is illegal to sing in public, punishable by up to 3 months in prison. Rule number 2, feeding pigeons. Feeding a pigeon may see you fined up to $500. Now that is only the first 2 rules. The next 8 are even more interesting. We'll save them for when we're on the plane. Flying Jetstar today. And while Singapore is known as one of the strictest countries in the world, it's also known as one of the cleanest. Let's go see for ourselves. Plane's vaping. Law number 3 is indeed you must flush the toilet or else risk a $150 fine. Now it's no secret that Changi Airport, Singapore Airport is one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive in the world, but that's for another video. I have a horrible feeling that that was it. We just passed through this electronic little gate and it scanned my passport. Are you telling me I don't get a stamp in my passport? I've come all the way to Singapore for the first time in my life. No stamp. And I've discovered whilst reading on the plane that not only is Singapore a very clean place, it's a very rules-orientated place, but it's a very expensive place as well. Check this out. A vending machine for flowers. $65 Singapore. Now I'm super lucky in that respect. I don't have to pay for accommodation. I've been invited to stay by an Australian friend who's here for work. So accommodation I won't have to worry about, but food and drinks, that's a whole nother thing we'll get to. Change just a little bit of money. I know I should have done this earlier. We'll see how much we get for 1,000 Thai baht. $38. Check this out. My first Singaporean dollar. I know this is a little bit pathetic and you probably expect more from me, but I don't really know what languages are spoken here, right? I've already said sabathik kap bloody like 5 or 6 times. I have to, because in Thailand, saying hello when you pass someone is such like an ingrained part of the culture there. It just comes out. And it's a good thing in Thailand, don't get me wrong. But it's causing me some grief here. I know you're hanging to find out what law number 4 is. Before we get to that, first I have to find out what languages are spoken here. So I found my friend, he caught a taxi all the way from the city to find me. Jetstar, they moved terminals from 3 to number 4. So he was gonna meet me at Terminal 3, but I was over at 4, so he's taking a taxi. Guess how much the taxi cost him? $15. $15 to go from one terminal to here. And I realized, and he's laughing at me, not only do I not know what languages are spoken here, I don't know what color the taxis are. I don't know what side of the road they drive on. I'm a bloody fish out of water. I'm a disgrace. International travel YouTuber. I'm a farce, a hoax. Apparently, the taxis are black. I mean, thank you. I did it again. Is this like a normal taxi? Is this standard?
That's Park Royal on Beach Road.
Okay.
Park Royal? The door closes itself. Gosh. The 10-minute trip from the airport into the city, $37 Singaporean, which is, well, it's 1,000 baht. I'm just not used to those prices, I guess. I've had it too easy for too long. So this is the Park Royal, hotel / serviced apartments right in the city centre. I'm super lucky that my friend that's living here for work, he's got a 2-bedroom, and so I get my own room. And I said, how much would it cost me to stay here? He said, well, it's about 300 Australian or 300 Sing a night. But so far I've struck gold. I get to stay almost in the city centre with an insane outlook. The pool down there looks amazing. We'll go down and have a look. Tomorrow there's a military parade, right? Check this out. You might be able to see just down there, there are a bunch of military tanks and infrastructure all waiting to be put on parade tomorrow. So we'll definitely get that on video. Now here's a good question. I'm not sure if you can drink the tap water. This is filtered water here. We'll have to ask him. 25?
Yeah, I'll get someone. I'm on the way back.
Okay, durian, $25 here for that. Bit of a price difference. Well, no sooner have I stepped out of the hotel and across the road, but there's Thai shopping centre. Sawadee krap. Look, there's so much Thai stuff for sale. Khop kun krap. I'm getting homesick. Remember, no singing publicly. In the shower, that's okay, I think. I didn't have breakfast and now it's 1 or 2 o'clock. It's definitely time for breakfast. So we've come around to this hawkers market. They are traditionally street food places that all sort of got moved in undercover. Everything is in English. That's the first thing I noticed. All the menus, but it's all very Malaysian. And it's meals that I'm not used to. Now this food market is a pretty cheap, pretty low budget place. Let's do a beer comparison. Of course, Tiger is a Singaporean beer, so we've got a local beer, Tiger or Carlsberg, Heineken. And the cheapest up there is Tiger at $7.50 for a can. The small can, a normal size Tiger, was $3. So roughly about 100 baht, which is not bad. I must have been looking at the super big tin. Whoa, getting that Thailand smell. But it's a little bit different. Check out all these old stamps for sale. And it's starting to feel a little bit like Nana. Check this out. The only difference being that between these bars, or whatever they are, karaoke bars, lounges, I don't know, are little food stalls. We'll come back here later. Fascinating law number 4. It is illegal to get married to a member of the same gender. And whilst me and my friend did find a gay bar accidentally, we weren't looking, but it became obvious that it was an unofficial once I walked in, and the entire roof was made up of coasters, hand-drawn coasters of a particular human appendage. I'm going to take that law with a grain of salt. Law number 5. Now this one, I've really noticed a massive difference between Singapore and Thailand, right? And that is smoking rules. Smokers are pretty well not welcome anywhere. Where I'm staying here at the Park Royal something or other, I've not seen an ashtray anywhere. And the law states that you cannot smoke a cigarette in public, only in designated areas. And we walked past those areas and they're few and far between, and they are demarcated with big signs, an ashtray and yellow paint. And the Singaporean people here, they absolutely follow that rule to a T. And I have not seen a single person with an e-cigarette or a vape. Vapes are entirely illegal here. Unfortunately, if you're a diehard smoker, I can tell you Singapore it ain't the place for you. This leads me on to law number 7. Littering in public is accompanied by a sizable fine, and I can attest today, I have not seen a single cigarette butt in any pot plant on the side of the road. There is no litter at all. Zero. Here's a law that we all need to pay serious attention to, and that is walking around your house naked. That's right, naked. This will incur, if you are reported, if you are spotted doing this behavior from outside and reported, you will receive a $1,000 fine on the spot, non-negotiable. The rangers or police will arrive at your door and present you, after you've put some clothes on, they will present you with said fine.